In the United States, an estimated 2.5 million people struggle with addiction to opioids, and every day more than 115 people die from opioid overdose, according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse. This issue has policymakers, pharmaceutical industries, and other entrepreneurs trying to find a solution to the opioid epidemic in the United States. My name is Grant Lawrence, and as a fellow entrepreneur, I have tried and found a solution to part of the opioid crisis. With pharmacare, it takes the harm out of big pharma. People that have chronic pain that have become addicted or dependent on pharmaceutical opioids such as oxycodone, OxyContin, Percocet, fentanyl, and a plethora more. When OxyContin was first released by Purdue Pharmaceuticals in the mid-90s, they claimed it to be your choice to be free from pain. Dr. Michael Barnett, a physician and assistant professor at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, said that some of the Purdue's early marketing claims may have seemed reasonable to many doctors 20 years ago, but he faulted the medical profession for not demanding scientific evidence that opioids were in fact safe and prudent for widespread use. And these people with these addictions are hurting. They experience pain, irritation, aggravation, and especially withdrawals due to not having their medication, with insomnia being one of the worst side effects. And all they would like to do is take their medication and go on about their day as a normal and functional human being. But due to new regulations and stricter validations and screening, it makes it even harder for them. It forces them to be stuck all day for something that could have taken 20 minutes at the very most. They have seen countless doctors telling them the same things over and over, sitting in waiting rooms just for a 5-minute conversation to get their prescription. Pharmacare, however, provides a center with faster screening times and a removal of the time wasted when it could have been spent being productive, such as going to work, going to school, or even walking the dog, for example. And these patients would have their medical history already notified and documented thoroughly in order for us to validate and assess what medical care the patient would need. This could benefit the lives of many people addicted to opioids due to the extemporaneous processing times and various unnecessary testing. We would also target the action of restraint for these opioid prescriptions. The dosage, duration, and formulation of the drug is very critical to understand in order for them to be able to use it properly. To clarify further, per the American Society of Addiction Medicine, there are roughly 591,000 people with a substance abuse disorder, and while 52,404 of those have been lethal overdoses from all forms of substance abuse, almost half, specifically 20,101, were from opioid misusage. This business model can attract those stuck and regulated in stationary rooms filled with useless procedures. Meanwhile, pharmacare would have everything prepared and ready for our patients so they can move on with their lives in an easier fashion. The challenging competition to pharmacare would be the massive amounts of pain management clinics or pill mills scattered throughout the United States. However, there is a silver lining here. According to the National Institute of Justice from the years of 2009 to 2014, they examined geographical data and found that over 900 pill mills were just in Florida alone, and it has been reduced to just under 400 clinics in the past 5 years. The epidemic that we have currently is inadvertently preposterous due to the political and industrial corruption of the corporations, mainly the big pharma corporations. However, it is slowly evolving into a more manageable situation. And with an idea like pharmacare, it would be a very lucrative and beneficial model. Our services help people with chronic pharmaceutical issues and get them back on track. Thank you very much.